When I walk into any one of your facilities, my first impression is the physical facility, but that's not what I'm going to take home. That's not what I'm going to talk to neighbors or friends about. If I'm in a clinic for 3 hours or in a patient bed for 3 days and someone says, "What's it like?" I'm not going to say, "Oh, what a wonderful place. You should see the carpet and the wallpaper. Wow." What am I going to talk about? How you made me feel. A little over a year ago, I was in Glen Rose, Texas, little hospital. I walk in at 6:30 in the morning. I'm not a morning person. One of the reasons I'm a recovering hospital administrator is 7 o'clock meetings. I don't have very many anymore. 6:30 in the morning, I'm walking in with my bags. I blink hard. It's a beautiful lobby. Stone wall, fireplace, fish tank. Lady behind the counter says, "Good morning, can I help you?" And I blink again. I say, "Well, yeah, I'm looking for the conference room." And she's, "You're Mr. Ty, our speaker today, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." She comes around from behind the counter. "We are so happy to have you here. Why, we have been looking forward to this." She takes my hand in both of hers and shakes it, and she says, "Can I get you something to drink?" And I blinked again. I said, "Well, sure, I'd love a Miller Lite." And without missing a beat, she pats my hand and she says, "Well, darling, I'll see what I can do." Now, what am I going to remember about my first experience at Glen Rose Medical Center? The fish tank and the fireplace, or the fact that Marie, when's the last time you remembered the name of a receptionist over a year later and told a lot of people about it? Made me feel welcome and special. That is the invisible architecture. It's the blueprint behind the blueprint. You would not so much as remodel a bathroom without a blueprint that says where every switch is going to be. And yet something as important as how Marie makes me feel when I walk in, we allow that to evolve haphazardly, without thought, without plan. And that's what I'm challenging you to do, is to think about the blueprint behind that blueprint, the invisible architecture of your organization, because it's the soul of the organization, the way bricks and mortar are the body. And we use a construction metaphor at Values Coach. The foundation is values, your core values. The superstructure is the culture of your organization. And then the interior finishing is the attitude in the workplace. When you build a building, if you have a good architect and a good builder, it's seamless. You don't see where one ends and where the foundation ends and the walls begin. Same thing here. The values flow into the culture and create expectations about attitude in the workplace.